What? Hey everybody! I should have let him keep going. My name is Kyra, but that's not what I say.
Fuck.
Right, look. This is Splitting Lemons. My name is Shannon.
Yarrow.
And this is Splitting Lemons. I just said that. The song that we introed with is Jibanoff Timid. It also has Changmo in it, but it's one of my favorite songs. I absolutely love him. He's also one of my favorite artists right now. I keep listening to all of his stuff on repeat. Taylor, have you ever heard of him before? All his shoes.
I have, but I don't. I mean, in theory, at some point I've listened to him before, but not enough to have a favorite song or to like think of not for any of his songs to come to mind when I hear his name.
True.
I might have only seen or heard him feature on something, but I'm not sure.
I think you would like his discography. It's not too long from what I've seen, but it is really, really good. Anyways, how are you? I just asked you that because we just filmed, and this is our second one of the night.
I'm fine.
That's good. I'm good too. Hopefully I don't cough too much. I do have water here though, so let's.
My water?
Shut up. I did still, just in case you didn't listen to the last podcast, I did something that is still affecting me. I sprayed my throat with water, which would be alright, right? But the thing is that, like, one is like, it's just regular ass tap water, so there was really no reason to it. And the bottle that it's in, it's not a good bottle, so it like sprayed needles at the back of my vocal cords. And now every time I breathe, I have to cough. And I'm trying to hold in the cough now because I don't want to be a mess, but like I really have to cough. So I kind of stole Taylor's water. But that's just the backstory. Taylor, do we have a lot of stuff? Oh, if you like this podcast. Oh, shit. We talk about K-pop things, but we also talk about like whatever we want just because like we be doing shit. We really go off topic. Mostly me, but Taylor follows with me, so thank you for that, friend. Hopefully y'all are doing well. Let us know in the comment section below. But Taylor, on to you. Do we have a lot of stuff tonight?
Kind of.
All right, let's do
We're
it.
starting with a follow-up.
Okay.
Cube confirmed that Hyuna is no longer with them. But there has not been any official word about Edon.
Ooh.
Following Cube's announcement, a few things happened. One of which was Hyuna posted a video on her Instagram, like skipping
on the rocks, being happy,
like just showing off. Everybody was like queen, and like they're right.
Look, and skipping to who?
Would?
Her man,
literally,
and grabbing him and then holding him close.
And then there's like pictures of them on her Instagram on a date or whatever. Cute shit. But then also, some news outlet posted a letter, a handwritten letter from her, talking about the situation. And when people thought about it, they don't really know. No one's really sure where this letter came from or if it's actually real, because this letter would have been to the CEO, so like how would the news get it? Like the CEO probably wouldn't give it to them, and like why would Hyuna only release it after like everything? Yeah, right. And then so it was just kind of like, how did they get this? Is it actually real? But like Hyuna also hasn't been like, no, that's not real, so like I don't know. But this is the letter. She said, to CEO, as you probably know, the only thing I've ever done was do my very best for Cube Entertainment that exists today.
Work to the bone. She carried that shit on her back.
Firstly, when I was parting ways with JYP, I was on Chairman Hong's side. Secondly, when there was a conflict between Chairman Hong and President Park Chung-min, I turned down President Park even though he tried to convince me and stood on the side of Chairman Hong. Thirdly, after Cube went public, the only thing I've done is do my best to help create the Cube that has become today.
Literally, she made Cube who she is. Go on.
I don't know how great of a crime I've committed, but since the beginning of September, all my schedules have been canceled. Then on September 13th, I read the news of my removal. even though I could have been told in person.
Look.
I accepted everything and received notice of my early cancellation of my contract after a final discussion at the chairman's home in Mokdong on September 16th. I've been told that a general meeting of stockholders will be held and that I would be told the results of the meeting, but I haven't heard anything back so far. Things are being delayed with the excuse of above and below, but we're all in the same building.
Ooh, got him.
Every day is torture for me. For the past 2 months, it's been too difficult for me to wait. I asked that you give me a response by the 15th. Then I would like for the contract to be canceled cleanly and gentlemanly. If I receive no response by then, I'll go about it on my own through a press conference on the basis of the facts that have occurred thus far. I ask once again. I've only done my very best, deteriorating my health in order to sacrifice for the cube that exists for today. Despite my feelings, my image has hit rock bottom. My reputation has been tarnished because of my removal from cube. If you remember our beautiful memories, I ask that you resolve this issue beautifully and amicably.
Get 'em.
May Cube experience continuous and endless growth. Thank you.
Nope.
So basically,
going downhill.
She was like, y'all haven't said anything. I'm tired of waiting. Let me know. I'm gonna go to the press. If y'all gotta like cut my contract, that's fine. Just say it with your chest. And let's get it over with so I can move on with my life.
Let's get it.
But she was like, no hard feelings, though. even though I've done everything for you.
Even though I made you who you are today.
Look,
I paid for your house,
anyway,
but alright.
Kiana's a savage. She does what she wants.
Look, you know what else? On Pentagon's debut day on the 10th, she posted pictures of them together. And a lot of fans were upset. Like, there were a lot of Pentagon fans who were like, that's so disrespectful. Like, it's the anniversary. Like, let them have their day. Why does she post it specifically on this day? Like, that's fucked up. But I'm also
she's living her life. What the fuck?
She's living her life, but also, like, it's not a fuck you to the group. It's literally like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
What is, if you're a pentagoner out there, a pentagram, what is,
if you're a pentagram,
were you upset that they posted the pictures on the anniversary day? Like, what do you think? Personally, I don't really, not that I don't care, but I'm also like, that's also his day too. He would have been celebrating with them on their anniversary this day if they didn't pretty much kick him out of the group. So it's not fair for people to not let him celebrate in the way that he wants to celebrate. And I also heard that he also, I don't know if it's official, but I did hear that a lot of his stuff is possibly not in the dorm anymore. So I'll go look into that.
Well, some people pointed out that since he's opened his own Instagram, maybe that's a sign that he's really done, because now he's doing he can do this other thing. Is
it in the bio? Because if it's in the bio tells you everything.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna go check.
I'm gonna move on to concerts while you're looking.
Okay.
BTS added some Asia dates. December 8th and 9th will be in Taiyuan. I'm not sure where that is. I'm terrible at geography. January 19th will be in Singapore. March 20th to the 24th will be in Hong Kong, and April 6th will be in Bangkok. There's a whole mess. Oh, there should have been a follow-up about Hallycon. Why are we still talking about this? I'm sure you're wondering, because last time we talked about them, I was like, this is a scam. So, well, after, I hope this is Kiana. It is. After, maybe 2 weeks after, I was like, it's a scam. They were like, oh, we're bringing Luna. And so I
with what money?
I screenshotted it to Kyra, and I was like, what the whole fuck? What?
Everybody
was like, this is a scam, and now you're like, we're bringing Luna, who arguably has probably the biggest international fan base.
People who don't even like K-pop love Luna because they'll just be like, Stan Luna. By word of mouth, everybody knows Stan Luna.
So then everybody was like, I still think this is a scam, but also, what if it's not, and I could be seeing Luna? So some people went ahead and got the tickets, but then,
oh god, is Luna really going?
No,
of course not. God,
one of the things that happened was I
almost broke out into a sweat. I won't lie.
The Hallycon Twitter, or the officials or whatever, they put out a tweet or whatever and was like, well, unfortunately, Luna can't come anymore. We were in talks, but their company never answered, and we wanted to keep on a timeline that we agreed with y'all, the fans.
You just was talking out your mouth.
Exactly.
And they didn't get back to you.
Exactly. Okay. And so they went on to say something like, oh, they did respond, but there were other questions and they weren't responding fast enough, so we just went ahead and said never mind because of y'all. But
you said never mind
everybody,
to Luna.
but then everybody was like, no, what really happened was you didn't have a confirmation, but you went ahead and said yes, and now you look like a dumbass because they said no, basically.
What's beyond the bullying?
But they tried, but the Hallycon tried to blame it on Luna's company.
They need to stop because Luna's company works with the government. They literally work with the military, so please don't get yourself fucked up.
And then the last thing that I believe happened with that was that Hallycon as a whole is like completely canceled now. They like removed all their tweets except for the one saying that it's canceled and they're gonna give refunds or whatever the fuck.
Aww.
But one of the things that they posted about the canceling was that they tried to blame the fans that said that it was a scam. They were like, well, everybody was so convinced it was a scam that the artist didn't want to come anymore, so we're just gonna end it. Like,
if you didn't
like
call us out
stupid.
on our bullshit, we
So,
would have been able
exactly,
to go forward.
just fucking dumb.
My thing is, if you were an actual company and people were saying you weren't fake, wouldn't you go out of your way to make it seem like you were real? Like, wouldn't you like go out of your way?
Yeah.
And Holland literally was like, keep money. Buy the album on iTunes. Don't do it. That's sad.
There's a MBS K-pop concert in Guam on December 1st, and they're gonna have twice Elris, Supernova, JBJ95, and Mighty Mouth.
I got that soup.
That's I have something else.
Who's
I was gonna talk about that at the same time. Tinashe?
No, that stop. K-pop. I got that super love. I'm like, it's super,
know.
not super.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up. I think I know who it is, but I do not want to be wrong. Like,
Minzy's gonna have an actual concert in Toronto December 6th. I say an actual concert because the other dates that I said for her were like fan meets.
Call me MyAnimeList, yeah.
The girl group We Girls, they're pretty new, but they're gonna have a concert in Tokyo November 2nd to the 4th. Monster X was announced for the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball Tour. They're gonna hit LA, Philadelphia, Boston, San Francisco, Minneapolis, and New York.
Woo, that's awesome.
Yeah. The Busan One Asian Festival is happening October 20th to the 28th, and they're having a rack of people. I'm a blitz through it. EXO 10117, NCT 127, Celeb 5, Mamamoo, EXIT, G-Friend, G-Idol, Ace, The Boys, K-Will, Chungha, Nuis, W, Favorite, Cherry on Top, Kingston, Rudy Iska, No Brain, Crying Nut, Burning Soda, Zion T, Webster B, Uber Def, Paul Kim, Nilo, Hanu Tabi, Red Velvet, NCT Dream, Teen Top, Astro, Dynamic Duo, Rhythm Power, April, Favorite again, Mighty Mouth, Card, and Spectrum.
That's literally give me money.
People are talking about, I don't know if you heard because I went so fast, but that artist Nilo, who was the one who was charting randomly. And so people were like, they're going to give him a fucking Black Ocean. I can't wait.
Oh, that's so sad.
Right?
But also, it was Teen Top. I knew it. They got that super love, 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 love. That's such a great song.
There's going to be a show champion in Guadalajara, Mexico, November 24th with 101, Momoland, Infact, and Mighty Mouth.
That sounds awesome.
And then there are 2 concert cancellations. Momoland was supposed to go to Latin America, and that's been postponed until 2019. They'll be in Brazil June 26th, Chile June 28th, Mexico June 30th. And then
I was like, damn, they gotta wait a whole year. That's like 2 months, to be honest. Like, you know,
blink and it'll be done.
Literally.
And then Bastars, the subunit of Block B, they canceled their Latin tour fan meeting thing. And they're issuing refunds. 7 Seasons said that there was a breach of contract, but some BBCs, which is the Block B fan club, they're saying that the organizers wanted to lower the ticket prices to fill the seats because there weren't enough sales, but 7 Seasons didn't want to lower the prices, but nobody really knows for sure. But people also said that 7 Seasons didn't really promote that was a thing, and they announced it on short notice.
I really miss Block B. Fucking Yesterday came on, and I was like, I'm gonna say Yesterday came on today, but like, it was such a good song. I miss those boys so much.
Toy comes on a lot for me, and like,
Toy.
I don't know. Their Japanese album comes on, and I'd be mad because I'd be like, "Give me the fucking Korean versions of these songs, bitch."
Seoul, Tokyo, New York, come on, to my zone.
Bitch. That was a great. Moving on. Jason Derulo's "Let's Shut Up and Dance," a tribute to Michael Jackson, which will have NCT 127, Lay, and Justin Bieber, will be out on November 16th.
Keep your eyes peeled. I was like, it's November now. It's October.
Oh, you did your best.
I really did. That's why I had to like stop for a second before I said anything.
I
got that super.
IU's comeback track BBB. Oh wait, it's just two. BB. Got a perfect all kill.
Of course, it's IU. She's great.
Do by Blackpink is gonna be on Just Dance 2019, and so will Bang Bang Bang.
Court case, I can't say it. I'll tell you later.
Oh my god.
Hit you with that doo 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 doo. I love that song. God. Doo 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 doo.
Let's see.
What's your favorite Blackpink song?
Playing with Fire by Ace.
Oh my god. That is a
But
really
actually,
good
it might be Playing with Fire for real.
Wow. Do you know Chang looks
This
so
Love
handsome.
Is on Fire.
Ooh. Let me stop it, because I was about to be like, wasn't that a 21 song? I shit you not.
Oh my god.
That's like not funny. I really love those girls. I literally love that song so much. Ooh, now burn, baby, burn, Buljana. Because it feels like that song came out so many years ago. I feel as if it was a 21 song. That's literally the only reason why. Either way, it's not a good
reason. Okay. Can you sing right fast? Wait. Before that, Celeb 5 is a girl. Is a girl.
Blood
group.
5?
Nope. Celeb. Celeb 5 is a girl group that I think that came from the show Unnies. Mm-hmm. They're like older women, but they're coming back as a 4-member girl group. They're not the Celeb 5 anymore.
Celeb 4. They have good music. Well, they have a good song. I don't know what it's called, but it's good.
Okay, you want to sing?
Of course. I was gonna spare my throat, but I was like, "Do we want to be in this situation again?" Hold on. I'm gonna just go for it. In the arms of the angel, fly away. You said Bobby Hill. What?
No. I said Sarah McLachlan needs to sue us
for killing her song. Look,
fucking
that's too quirky. Then we change the words though. What? In the embrace of the spiritual being, float near there. You're in the embrace of a spiritual being. May you find, may you discover peace here. Hi, Mayor Saglock. Oh, that's the nail in the coffin. She's going for it.
Oh, God. Yosub of Highlight is going into the National Police Agency January 24th.
Oh, I love your soul. He was my first bias. Like my first. I loved him.
He was your first.
Cause I was super into
Beast.
Batoost. Shut the fuck. I feel. That's not them. That's Lily Vix. That's Lily Vix. Why
you fucked that up so bad?
This is why, like, I paused before I say it. You guys, I need you to forgive me. You know I don't take vitamins. I'm Mara Sagloglin. Kyra didn't say that. Oh, Mara, get out of here. Okay, she's gone.
BTS's Burn the Stage, which was the fucking YouTube Red series they did about their Wings tour, is getting a movie.
Ooh.
It's gonna be released November 15th. It's gonna be 85 minutes.
I thought it was $85. I was
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
do they
$85.
want my blood? Like they just keep raising the prices. Oh God. Okay.
No, but yeah, and that's the thing. So check AMC and also Regal Cinemas. They are showing it,
What
and
time
apparently
is it playing it again?
7 p.m.
Okay. I do want to go. I think, but we'll see.
Okay, but like, you gotta decide soon because they're selling out.
I know. I should be able to go, but I'm also like, do I want to sit in that room and watch that? Like, they're gonna be like doing stuff, and I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom. I come back 85 minutes later. That was a great film. You remember when he did that thing? That was my favorite part.
You'll be among friends.
Which means I'm gonna be like strapped down into my seat. Yeah.
Well, whatever you have to do.
I'm gonna bring tissues
You probably should.
so I can cover my eyes.
You know Kalia's gonna cry.
Oh, she is.
Kalia cries anytime she sees Yugi. Like, anytime she sees Yugi. When Yugi's on site.
It's on site.
Yes.
Oh, I'll go. Let me just confirm it with my higher ups. My higher
the
self.
Lord?
Yes, literally, like, do I like need this in my like lifetime? Go on, we'll figure it out.
There was a weird thing with a chicken place.
What? Huh?
SBS Super Concert, which is hosted by chicken franchise called Barbecue BBQ.
Okay.
They have a show, which is SBS Super Concert. Previously
on.
in the lineup, they included EXO, but in the final lineup, EXO is not there.
Oh.
The issue is that when they announced it, they said they were going to be doing like a lottery to win free tickets into the SBS concert, and that if you buy enough of their
chicken,
yeah, you'll like have a higher chance of winning the shit.
That's capitalism.
Exactly.
God,
so a bunch of XOLs bought a bunch of chicken and shit, and then EXO's not even gonna be there. And so when they were confronted about it, the company said that they didn't mean that they were gonna have EXO. They meant they were gonna have an EXO class singer. So like someone EXO like, but not EXO.
EXO adjacent.
Exactly.
You didn't read the fine print, sweetie.
They said even when you looked at it, there was some button that said open order and it had EXO's logo on it. So like,
but EXO adjacent.
Yeah.
That's really
not the EXO.
They got so much chicken in their house because you got about like 65 boxes just to get in there.
They was like, we want our refunds. We only bought this shit for EXO. Like, fuck you.
But you didn't read the fine print. But at least they've got food for a while.
Oh, man.
That's really shitty.
Right?
I'd be so mad. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
XOLs out there. It's alright. Just dab your chicken. And your chicken, I guess.
Oh, I should have said this thing while you were singing.
I'll do it again. Hey, Mara. Come back. Seriously, walking in the embrace of the spiritual being.
Project Group Reigns, which came from
Fly away,
the Produce 101 Season 2. Their last day of existence is October 28th.
May you discover peace there. Hi. Mara, get out! That's enough! Fine. There she goes, walking across the room.
You're wildin'.
What did you read, though? Because I was focused on saying the words. Mara,
the group Reigns is ending.
Oh, no. I don't know them, but that's so sad.
They came out of Produce 101.
Aw.
Okay. There was some controversy out of the Netflix series YG Future Strategy Office.
Oh, yeah.
One had to do with the fact that there was a scene of a map of China and parts of China were missing.
What the?
Which is not, like, I feel like this happens kind of often in K-pop, and I don't understand it.
And I'm like, y'all need to stop acting like China's not there. Like, y'all stay having issues with them.
They'd be like leaving somebody out of a map, and they'd be like, what the fuck?
You know what's so funny? When this whole news broke out, I was on the phone with Kiana, and she was like, oh shit, YG fucked up again. And I was like, what happened? And so she read me the list, and it just kept going. And then I was like, thinking she would be done, and she was like, and they did this. And I was like, oh, that's fucked up, that's it. And they did this. It just went on for like 15 minutes. It was a mess.
Other than the country part, apparently they had 2 men dressed in costumes from the Qing dynasty saying I'm a pig in Chinese while they were being arrested.
I'm like,
and so
what sense?
Chinese fans were fucking mad, as you can imagine. And so YG said sorry, and he was like, we're trying to fix it as soon as possible.
My thing is, what possessed you to think that that was just gonna fly?
I feel like they just don't be watching the shit back.
They
be like, this is not the focus, so it'll be fine. They don't have somebody
people
there that's like, I don't know.
Look, this seemed a little off to me, buddy. Like, please, this is literally almost 2019. You think that people aren't gonna
notice?
Like, people aren't gonna notice anything? That's just ridiculous. And I'm like, are you trying to be like raunchy like American shows? But I'm also like, you really shouldn't do that. American shows shouldn't do what they're doing.
Right. The Roses agency Jay and Star has apologized for their music video She's in the Rain because it used pictures of Jonghyun from his Instagram. The agency said that the official description of the song was She's in the Rain is a song that expresses comfort to those who are tired because of loneliness and difficulties of life. And so when they went to the people who produced the music video and they showed them the description, they kind of took that and ran with it, and they ended up using Jonghyun's pictures.
That's
but
not right.
The company and the Rose didn't know about the pictures because they didn't see the music video until it came out. So they were like, damn, we're really sorry, we didn't mean any disrespect, and they took the music video off of YouTube.
I'm glad they took it down, but that's like really like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Like, what possessed you to think that would be like,
why do you think that would be okay? Right, yeah.
Like, in what world? But alright.
And then the last piece of news, a female solo artist named Banhana of Limes Entertainment is accused of sajegi. What's interesting about this is
what is sajegi again, for those of us who don't know? Because I don't remember, but I know it's not good.
Basically, manipulating the charts or album sales.
Okay.
So basically what Nilo did. Nilo.
That boy
guy?
who had his mom do that work for him. Stream that
Yes,
music.
that's what the people said, yes.
Okay.
It's just kind of drawing a lot of attention because coincidentally, this artist is from the same company as Nilo.
Is this what they do? Like, this is your thing. Like, this is your calling card.
Right? So, yeah, that's the way the news goes.
Why do you do that? Like, I feel so bad for the people that are, like, attached to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucked up. Like, this is what you're known as. And these niggas don't forget.
Right. My recommendations this week. NCT 127 put out their regular irregular albums. Good.
I thought you were just gonna say NCT 127. I'm like, that's such a mood. They're my, like, recommendation to them.
Speaking of, I created a Bumble profile, which is
What's
like
that?
a dating app. And one of the things that they offer is that you can connect your Spotify and it'll like propagate your top 4 artists that you can put it on your profile. Guess what my top 4 artists were?
What?
No guess.
Is BTS anywhere on there?
Absolutely. Number
For a second,
1.
I was like, it can't be.
Why?
Is NCT on there?
Yes.
127?
Yeah.
What?
And I was like, huh?
Who are the rest of them?
Panic! The Disco.
Understandable, yeah.
And then Sungri. So, like...
That's really funny.
In my mind and my heart, I'm like...
Okay.
Yes. But I'm like...
Do you even
other
fuck
than
with them
BTS
like that?
and Panic! At the Disco...
I would have thought it would have been 17. Especially with how, like, 17 is, like, your group.
Yeah. But, like, of all the people I listen to, I definitely wouldn't think that NCT 127 and Sungri would be on my top 4 list. Like, I feel like there were other artists that I regularly listen to on Spotify that should have been there.
That's just ridiculous.
But, like, okay.
Wow.
Anyway, my other recommendations, Weki Meki put out an album called Kicks. From Miss 9 put out an album called From 9. It was very good. Zion T's album ZZZ, very good. April put out an album that I didn't really like, but their title track, Oh My Mistake, was cute. This girl group called The Singing Girls, they have a song called The Night, and it was so fucking good. They got the pipes.
Ooh.
An artist named J-E-I, a song called If You Love Me, and then IU's song BB.
Ayo, that's a paper drop. Paper drop. You know, I've only heard that song like 3 times.
That seems like a lie.
Maybe 4. Oh, I genuinely have no idea. But it wasn't a lot. I actually haven't listened to their last album all the way through yet.
Come on, man.
Right? It's like ridiculous. I just haven't been listening to anything like new, like at all. And if it doesn't come on my Spotify daily mix, I don't listen to it. Which isn't good because it's really the same song.
Who would the top 4 be on your Bumble profile? Who do you listen to the most?
Hyoko. Shike. I think right now Jubinoff, because that's almost all I listen to, and then I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out one day. Wonder Girls. Oh my god. Wonder Girls or EXID, probably.
Worm.
Feels as if that's all I've been listening to, really. But that's just been like the last few weeks. Ooh, there's no more news. Oh wow, class is here. Why did I do that? Okay, well we did pretty good timing. We're at 32.
Indeed.
Did you want to do a quick chilling lemons? Do you have anything you want to talk about, or do you?
Oh yes, we do have a thing. We're gonna talk about San E's wannabe rapper.
Okay.
Have you, the people, the lemons, seen San E's video for wannabe rapper? If you haven't, take a moment to take a gander. I'm not gonna force you because
it's not good.
I'm not gonna force you, but for sake of conversation, you could watch it. Comment down below what you think. For an overview, wannabe rapper, the video and the song was based loosely off of, or was inspired from This Is America by Childish Gambino. I do recommend watching it with the subtitles on so you can see what the lyrics are. But the song is about criticizing the Korean hip-hop community. Kyra, what are your thoughts?
I thought it was ugly. It was like really ugly for the moment with the braids and the gold chains they put on, which was funny because that's exactly what happened in my dream.
What?
Do you remember way back when I had that dream where I was like on like show me the money?
Yeah.
And he was like, you just gotta be like me, and then he like flew in the air and like exploded him. This shit was hilarious. That's literally what it reminded me of. But
so like I don't know about the hair specifically because I've seen him do recently like other ugly hair things.
That's just what he does.
I know, like I assume that like the gold chain and the demeanor and everything is like trying to fit the purpose of the song, like making fun of it. Like I would say that the hair fits that, but he be doing shit like that.
Exactly.
So like,
are you calling
really
yourself
know.
out? Like it's a self drag, but all right.
Any other thoughts about the lyrics, about the video?
I didn't know that it was supposed to be like a parody on, but like looking back, I guess it like not parody on, but like a talking about Korean rappers. I can see how that was it, but I don't know. I just feel as if you could have gotten about it a different way. I wasn't very inspired by it. I get what he was trying to say, but I don't know if the medium itself was like the most impactful to use personally. I mean, I guess when I'm thinking about it, like how they're like he's talking about how they're imitating black people and like how like that specifically like that song is very much like about black people. Like I get it, but I'm also like
I don't even think it was in any way referring to them imitating black people. I think he's talking about
just hip hop like culture and generally like K-pop. I mean not K-pop, Korean hip hop artists.
Yeah, Korean hip hop artists, like, there's a line where he's talking about, like I'm so deep, or I'm a voice of the of the generation, or like whatever the fuck he says, and like the line where he's talking about, I love women, I'm a feminist, I love these bitches, or whatever the fuck. And then the scenes where he's like walking through the piles of money, and he's talking about all the shit he has and blah blah blah.
Oh, well then no, that medium, he could have gone through a different medium if he wanted to speak on that. I don't think it was very impactful.
To me, the part that was the most unsettling for me was definitely the suicide part. I was like,
yeah,
what?
That made me super uncomfortable.
Right?
I was like, what the fuck is this about?
Right?
Like, that was like weird.
I was like, what? And I feel like the first time I watched it, I think I've seen it 3 times now. The first time I watched it, I didn't watch it with the fucking captions on. So when that part came up, I was like, what the fuck? Like, was that really what it just was? And when I watched it with the thing, like, that's what he says. And I was like, what? Why did you
do that? Like, literally, like, why? I don't know. I mean, like, that was it was shocking. But I don't want to.
I feel like comparing it to This Is America, I feel like I don't know, like, I feel like the subject wasn't important enough for it to be him to even like try to hold it up next to This Is America,
like, at all. Like, the only part that was somewhat maybe be like, okay, maybe was me, I guess it was like the South Korea North Korea thing. I was like, okay, that's like a cultural thing. But even then, I'm like, it's the topic, that's why, like, the medium itself, like, you could have gone about a different way of saying what you wanted to say. Like, it wasn't impactful the way that he probably thought it was genius. But, like, I'm just saying now, 2 thumbs down. Stop. I don't know. It wasn't inspired. It wasn't inspiring. It really wasn't that, like, it wasn't that serious. There's many different ways that he could have gone about it, especially because, like, the topic of This Is America is literally like serious. Like niggas get shot down.
Like, I feel like in his video he was trying to be like deep but also still playful in the way that he is. But like This Is America
was not. No.
Like I guess I don't know. Like, to me, This Is America is serious. Like, yeah, like I don't know. Like,
that was kind of like the way that he did it was embarrassing to even like really. It just wasn't. It wasn't it. So,
and also kind of hypocritical because it's not like
you don't do those things,
right?
So like, what are you saying? Like
you're not better than the other fucking Korean rappers. He's talking about show me the money like he wasn't on fucking show me the money. Judging the people.
Look,
like, I can't.
It's just not. It wasn't inspiring, girl. Like, Son E, where's the button to throw him in the sky? But I feel as if like honestly, like with Son E, this has been like a thing going on, like where he does something where he's done fucked up things before in the past, and like he has and you
just want to like mush him away. Yes! Like, okay, nigga, shut up. Like, you're done.
In the words of a wise man, Mark Lee of NCT, change your ways. Like, like get it just. It's one thing if, like, he did those shitty things, and he acknowledged that he did those shitty things, and he, like, apologized, or, like, he tried to,
still like... at least half Babulian.
Look! And, like, if you tried to change your ways, Mark Lee change your ways, but you haven't. And it's like, who were you calling out? Yourself? I'm glad you voiced exactly what I was trying to figure out when I was saying that the medium thing, because it just wasn't like there's lots of other music videos you could have gotten inspired by, and I don't know why specifically you did that one, especially with like it's like, you know, like on SpongeBob they got like Weenie Hut Juniors. That's exactly like that was Weenie Hut Juniors. It was just weak sauce and it was embarrassing, and I wouldn't serve that dish anywhere. Nope, not even to Little King Trash Mouth. I wouldn't do it. Aww. So, right, look, aw. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts.
Please.
And it was ugly. It was ugly. Like, even just watching it, it made me uncomfortable because I remember the music video, and the music video makes me uncomfortable. And, like, the serious shit that happens in the video and then seeing that they were, like, trying to do it, it made me, like, I was like, why did you do that? Why was this the specific medium that you wanted to go about with it? Why? Like, why? Why? I just want to know.
He just really wanted to say something. He wanted everybody to pay attention.
He said it with his chest, and he should not have. He should have kind of kept it in his diary. And just kept it there. Yeah. We have a little bit more time.
He's a fucking whack ass nigga. Like,
look, I'm
still thinking about it, and I'm just like, he was trying to call some niggas out like he's somebody. Like he's really special, or like he's better than them.
Like he's different. When in actuality, he's like the poster child for whack niggas. But alright. Oh, real quick, on a happier note, you said, I just remembered, because we are on Chilling Lemons, this is older, but you went to the BTS concert. You said you wanted to say something, but you never got to say it.
I do. Let's hang up and try again.
Oh, you want to do a whole separate one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. All right. I guess you don't want to bring the stank to this one, to this conversation. Shout out to, what's his long head? What's his name? San-E, right? Okay. Anyway. This has been Splitting Lemons and Chilling Lemons.
I can't get out of my head when he did those ugly ass, like,
yes!
Rasta dress.
That was like bozo the clown
yes.
shit. That was disgusting. But also...
And by Rasta, I don't mean, like...
actual Rasta.
I mean, like they were red, green, and yellow.
Like
Rasta.
the ones that you buy from the store if you're trying to, like, go to a party.
And I'm so sad that I remembered that that happened.
Every time I blink, I see the teddy bears, like, hanging, and it makes me, like, so uncomfortable. Like, it was just not good.
It was too much.
And I'm like, if you're going to try to make a political
if he's
statement,
going to be hard like that, I could understand if that was, like, I would say, if it was all that line of thought, I'd be like, damn, this is America. But like, nothing else matched that level of tone.
No, but you know what?
Or level of message.
What made me think was going to was the part when he was talking about the two Koreas or whatever, with the two people standing on either side. I was like, oh God, what are they going to do? Because my thought was like, when they had the gun, they shot down the choir. I was like, oh fuck, is he about to do something? And they just started throwing red things at each other. And I was like
his whole shit, like literally the main point of his shit was to talk about Korean rappers, shit about Korean rappers, but then also be like, oh, here's Korea as a whole. Like, here's a whole problem with Korea. I don't know. He's mixing messages and the shit wrong.
And we need the button. Push the button.
It's a no for me, dog.
Look. It's a no for me, dog. Like, literally, it just wasn't good. Jesus, he gave me gas.
Alright,
I literally keep seeing the teddy bears and it makes me so uncomfortable.
We're gonna fix it for you. We're gonna give you something else to see.
I'm like really bothered by that whole thing. Just, I think, okay. Love y'all. This has been Splitting and Chilling Lemons. My name is Shannon.
Girl.
If you like this podcast, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment below. What are your thoughts on the music video or anything at all, ever that we've ever spoken about, or what do you want to talk about?
Check out our other episodes. Check out this Chilling Lemons, where I talk about my BTS experiences.
Yes, that's coming up soon. Follow us on iTunes. Shit.
All of both of those.
Look, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. You don't have to do Facebook. We are on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, not TuneIn, but you can buy us a coffee. Hit us up, y'all. Anyways, love ya. Bye.
Goodbye. San-E is whack, and I hope he knows it.
Can you say it one more time? Because that's how I want this entire thing to end.
I said San-E is whack, and I hope he knows it. I'll say it with my chest.
Good night. This has been 6 minutes.